Hey, welcome to Hanson Legacy Farm. I'm in the kitchen making sweet potato casserole. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I thought I'd invite you into my kitchen. For this sweet potato casserole, you're gonna need anywhere between 4 to 6 sweet potatoes. The one I'm making today, I'm only using 5. I have them pre-washed and I'm gonna wrap them in foil and bake them in a 400-degree oven for at least 45 minutes to an hour or until they're fork tender. Once your sweet potatoes are done and you take them out of the oven, let them rest for a little bit to cool off so that you can handle them with your hands to peel the skins off of them. And then you can put them in a mixing bowl. And into that mixing bowl, you're gonna want to add 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a half a teaspoon of salt, 2 beaten eggs, and a half a cup of melted butter. Then you're gonna give it a good mix and pour it into a sprayed casserole dish. So once you have your sweet potatoes into your casserole dish, you can start on your topping. So for your topping, you're gonna need 1 cup of brown sugar. It can be light or dark, whatever you prefer to use. 1/3 cup of flour. You're gonna need 1 cup of chopped pecans and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. You want this to be a dry, crumbly mix, so try not to put too much butter into your topping. Then you're gonna put it into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. It's gonna be delicious. So let's get this casserole dish put together. So all I'm gonna do is wrap my sweet potatoes in my foil. This one had a little bit of a bad spot on the end, so I just cut it off. Sweet potatoes are pretty tough. I love these little foil wraps. They're just the perfect size for wrapping potatoes or making breakfast burritos or anything like that and sticking them in the freezer. And there's a dilemma. Should it be the shiny side out or the dull side? I don't know. I'm just wrapping them. Either way, they cook, right? Eden is here with me. She's on Thanksgiving break from school. Well, she may join me here in just a bit when we get ready to put our sweet potatoes together. That girl loves to cook. I'm gonna pop these in a 400-degree oven and bake them for about 45 minutes to an hour until they're fork tender. Gives me time to do some other things. So what I'm gonna put together now is something called pink stuff. And it's gonna be a lighter version. I'm just gonna make mine with jello, cottage cheese, and Cool Whip, and some crushed pineapple. It's gonna be on the lighter version with all these extra sweet, yummy things that we make just certain times of the year. We want to cut where we can on the calories. So into the oven these go, and then we'll start on the pink stuff. So for the pink stuff recipe, what you're gonna need is 3 ounces of strawberry jello. You can use whatever flavor you want, but we prefer the strawberry. This is my mother's recipe. And I'm not sure what size cottage cheese she used as far as the curd size, but I've got 1 pound, a 24-ounce of small curd, the 4% milk fat. You can get the 1% milk fat if you want to cut down on the fat a little more than that. And then I've got 1 large tub of whipped topping.
I like whipped topping.
You like whipped topping? It's kind of like ice cream. And then a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. I'm gonna drain this really well, but I'm gonna put it into this bowl right here because I'm gonna save the pineapple juice because Darren's gonna be smoking a ham on the smoker this afternoon when he gets home from work. And I wanna save this extra pineapple juice for him when he gets ready to smoke the ham. You wanna make sure that your pineapple is really cold. I'm gonna use a spoon and just kind of push out the juice because you want your pink stuff not to have a lot of juices from other things. It just helps it to be thick and creamy whenever you take it out of the fridge. I'm also going to put it in a Tupperware bowl that has a lid where I can just pop it in the refrigerator and then carry it with me if I choose to take it to my parents for Thanksgiving. Or if I just want to leave it here for us to snack on when we get back home that evening. I always make turkey and dressing and ham and all the sides to leave here, so when the kids come over after whatever time they get to come over after going to everybody's families, they'll have something good to eat here as well. So I'm gonna make sure I get this drained really well. I did take the topping out of the freezer, kind of getting not room temperature for sure, but just enough to where I can stir in everything else.
Yeah, and this can be for ice cream too.
Okay, so I think I have this, all the juices as much as I can get out of the pineapple. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. Move the strainer out of the way. Had lots of juice in it.
That looks like pineapple juice.
It is pineapple juice, silly. And I like to put pecans in our pink stuff. Not everybody likes pecans in their pink stuff, but I'm going to add just a little bit of pecans in the pink stuff, but I'm going to take Eden some out before I add the pecans to it because she doesn't like pecans in hers. So I'm going to make two different versions, one with pecans, one without pecans. So I've got my pineapple into the bowl.
I like pineapple. Can I put some pineapple in my pink stuff?
I am going to put pineapple in all of it. So now I'm going to add the whole thing of cottage cheese.
What?
And then I'm going to add my strawberry flavored jello. And I'll have all the ingredients for these things that I'm making today down in the description. You want to stir this up? Let's move this cutting board.
It smells good.
It smells yummy, doesn't it?
Is this how you make pink stuff?
That's how you make our pink stuff. Like I said, there are so many ways you can make pink stuff, but I just prefer to make it this way. It's easy. You don't feel like you're indulging too much, but you're indulging just a little bit.
This looks like cake mix. This looks like cake mix.
It looks like cake mix. Here, let me help you get it stirred just a little bit.
It smells like strawberries. It's going to be good, good, good.
The pink stuff is going to be good, good, good. You can put as little or as few or no pecans in it that you want, that you like. I'm not going to put that many. Probably about 1/4 of a cup to half, maybe 1/4 of a cup. I don't know, I have to measure to see if I got 1/4 of a cup.
Smell it. Smell it. It's good.
Yeah? Let's see how well I did.
I want to put the whole thing in there. No, I don't. I don't like pecans
A little
though.
more than 1/4 a cup. Almost got my measurement down.
Yeah, like you almost got too much.
A little more than 1/4.
What?
All right, let's check out our whipped topping now and see if we can get it out of the bowl.
It looks frozen.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there if I can get it out of the bowl.
Yeah, it might be frozen a little bit.
There we go.
But you got a big scoop of that. But you got another big. Good. Can I mix it? You're gonna go. You can't save some for ice cream because my other cousins will like this like pink stuff.
You think your other cousins will like this pink stuff?
Yeah.
I think so too. Hey, you want to go get you a spoon out of the drawer and lick the spoon?
Sure.
Get you a spoon. That's what my mom always let us do. She'd let us lick the spoon. Oh, you've got an ice cream. A plastic ice cream spoon. Here.
What?
There you go.
What?
That's still pretty frozen. So you want to keep it as cold as you can. That's what helps the jello to set up in your pink stuff. This is so easy to make. I'm gonna let Eden lick the bowl. Or spoon out of the bowl.
What?
Not lick the bowl.
What? Oh.
So this is coming together really nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and take some up for Eden without the pecans, and I'm gonna put the lid on this and pop it in the fridge. And well, I'm gonna add the pecans first, and then I'm gonna pop it in the fridge, and this is gonna be ready to go. And Darren even might sample some of it while he's cooking his ham tonight. All right, in goes the pecans for the rest of us. Eden likes it. This is gonna be nice and thick for this afternoon, if it makes it till tomorrow. Into the fridge. Sweet potatoes are out of the oven and they're cooling on the counter. The sweet potatoes took about an hour to cook. I put them in there a little bit before the oven got warm. I'm gonna grab a little knife to cut off the ends of the sweet potato because I left those on. And I'm just gonna lay all this on the counter on a paper towel. Grab the rest. These are still slightly warm, but they're doable. The skin is just sliding right off. I've seen some people use their Instapot, and you can use your Instapot to do these too. But I don't know, it's just easier cleanup to me I know it saves space in your oven if you need your oven, but I like the fact that I've got parchment paper lined on my pan and these are wrapped in foil. It's an easy cleanup. Still pretty steamy, but they're still moist, and so the skin is kind of just sliding right off my potatoes. One more potato. This is gonna make a big sweet potato casserole. I like to cut the ends off. It makes it slide off a lot easier. Just slide most of it off. You do not have to use an electric mixer for this, but I couldn't find my hand mixer. So I'm using an electric mixer.
You put the air in my face.
Oh yeah? You don't have to mix these very much. So into the sweet potato, I'm gonna put my half a stick of butter. And I melted that in the microwave. It'll melt in the sweet potatoes, but I went ahead and melted it in the microwave because that's what my recipe called for. My 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla's so good.
And my half a teaspoon of salt. My 2 eggs beaten, but I'm gonna hang on a second for those. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my 3/4 cup of
You
sugar.
got a little bit of sugar on the mixer.
And then now I'm gonna go ahead and add my two beaten eggs. Get it all out. And that's all there is to your sweet potato casserole. So I'm gonna go grab my casserole dish and get this in my casserole dish, and we'll start on the topping.
Well, we can put some like What's that?
So I'm gonna lightly spray my casserole dish. And then I'm gonna get my casserole filling into the casserole dish. All right, let's get this all spread around.
Cool. It looks like pumpkin pie mix.
It does look like pumpkin pie, doesn't it?
It looks like a pumpkin pie mix.
So for the topping in my bowl, I have melted 3 tablespoons of butter. And to the 3 tablespoons of butter, I'm gonna add my 1 cup of firmly packed brown sugar. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put in my 1 cup of chopped pecans and 1/3 cup of flour.
Yeah, flour.
This is gonna make a crumble topping to go on top of our casserole.
Looks cool.
Yeah. So now we're ready to get our crumble topping on top of our casserole.
Don't do it. Don't put your hands in it. You just dump it on it.
Now we want to spread it evenly on top.
Wow,
It's gonna be a lot of topping.
it looks like a cupcake.
It looks like a cupcake.
No. It's just young and it looks like a pie.
We like lots of topping. So our casserole baked in the oven for 30 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And Eden and I let it cool for just a bit. So I'm gonna try to get just a little bit out of here so we can taste test it.
I like it.
Like it?
I don't want to mix too.
We're both gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can cover that back up. So it won't look like somebody's been nibbling on our casserole. Wanna try it? All right, so now it's my turn.
It's gonna burn your mouth.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, from our family to yours. God bless.
God bless.